Hello, good evening, students. In today's class, we are going to discuss about the analogies. Previously, we have solved so many questions about the different contents of English language, about the common errors, about sentence completion, and so many other sentences. Yesterday also, we had a discussion about the sentence completion examples. In today's class, we are going to discuss about analogies. First of all, we will try to understand what is analogy. In every competitive examination which is conducted in India, that include analogy, and in today's lecture we are going to discuss about 50 examples exercises that will be solved in this lecture only. Analogies are concerned with important critical thinking skills, concepts such as part and whole, vocabulary, categories, opposites, functions, similarities, and differences. The main purpose of analogy in language is to learn a peculiar manner of relationship that exists between two pairs of words. The bifurcation is created with an intention to compare the two things so that the reader can relate to something that reflects their similarity. In other words, analogy aids the reader to perhaps have a visual understanding of the logic what one is trying to exhibit. Thus, analogy questions demand the reader to see the relationship between words and apply it to other words. Some may consider it to the best vocabulary, but actually it judges the ability to think clearly and sidestep confusion. To understand the concept better, examples of various types of analogies we will discuss in today's lecture. There are different types also, just like purpose and relationship, cause and effect relationship, part and whole relationship, part and part relationship, and so many others that we will discuss later on. So let's begin with today's lecture. Analogy, you have seen in previous lectures that in every competitive examination, including GATE, this particular category included so that student should know what is the importance of such kind of content and how your ability will come forward that easily can be identified. So let's begin. Competitive exam analogies, 50 exercise that we are going to discuss now. First of all, we will learn about what is analogy. Relationship, two words in the pair. Some example may include in this category relationship, two words in the pair. Similarly, or parallel relationship, different pair of words. It may become an examination, similar or parallel relationship. You need to understand first the basic part of the question, and then on that ground you can solve the remaining part. Direction of flow, relationship in the original pair, specific and precise. This is the category that you should understand. Now, again, like any other student, you must be thinking how we can crack this question with the simple tactics. So here I am going to discuss about the tact. State the relationship, capitalize word. More than one answer or narrower approach. Consider secondary meaning as well as the primary meaning, because the both the form you have to read it carefully before solving or before concluding for any particular answer. You should follow this tactics to get the correct answer. Familiarize common analogy types. Analogy types, see, this is very important. Any category question can come from, or question can ask from any category which is given in this slide, so that if you have an example of particular slides, definitely you can identify the correct pair of the remaining part of the question. It may be definition, it may be defining characteristics, it may be class and members, it may be synonyms and antonyms, it may be part to whole, function, manner. See, the categories are continuously going on. action and its significance, mostly asked in examination. Worker and article created, worker and tool, worker and action, sex, symbol. Now, what is the purpose? Now we are trying to know, we are trying to understand what is the purpose, why analogy is an essential part of every competitive examination. What is the purpose? Whichever subjects you are having when you are appearing for the examination, English is a subject that is a part of any competitive examination, and verbality section, analogy always having important role. So analogy tests your ability. How it tests? Now we'll understand. I hope all students already in the class. They must be learning now, because those who missed the yesterday's class, uh, I can't say anything to them because they are losing such a important lecture. And today's class we are going to discuss about, or we are discussing about analogy, and analogy is very essential in verbal ability. At least one or two questions must be there. So be present in the class regularly. Analogies test your ability to recognize the relationship between the words in a word pair. Analogy recognize when two word pairs display equal relationship. To complete an analogy, you must be able to, if you want to complete the analogy given in the examination, you need to do certain things that may or that will be helpful to you, like select the answer containing words related to one another in most nearly the same way. See, when you want to get, or whenever you want to find the correct answer, you need to remember most nearly in the same way answer will be your answer. We will try to understand with the following examples. Analogies look like this: up equal to down, up equal to down, then over equal to under. If you find the relationship between these two words, then you can easily know about the other pairs also, because it's category wise asked, and we have discussed the types of analogies in the previous slide. Analogies sound like this: up is to down, up is to down, as over is to under. So remember this, that for understanding we can use that up equal to down, then over equal to under, but it is very common terminology that we have to use while having analogy examples. Up is to down, as over is to under. We'll discuss now parts in a detailed manner. Synonyms and antonyms that you need to read more. Here you don't have any other option. I had told you in the previous lecture also, in previous class also, you need to extend your vocabulary, not only synonyms but antonyms too. So that what will happen, if you're having the number of information about the different words and their meanings, then definitely you can succeed. Second category, part to whole or whole to part. In this section, some questions part would be given to you, and you will have to connect with the remaining whole part, or it may be interchange. Whole answer would be given to you and you need to connect with the part. Function: use, worker, tool, door, action. These are the different category type that we will have to discuss. Degree: in degree you will have to learn size or intensity, grammatical relationship or spelling. Sometime grammatical relationship will be added in analogy section that you need to understand. That's why I'm telling you continuously that once you read the question particularly, you should understand this question is about which category. It is about part and whole, it is about the action and effect, or any other. Once you understood this a particular remaining beginning part is based on this category, I'm guaranteed you that remaining part you can solve easily. Cause to effect or effect to cause, this is also one type. object to function. That is also included most of the time in examination. Now we discuss some examples, because examples, with the help of examples only we can understand how does it work, and you will definitely get the things. Examples are very much essential to understand. These all examples which I am discussing in today's lecture that already come in examination. I'm not talking about limited to the GATE examination, but it is a part of every competitive examination where English is a subject and verbal ability plays very important role. In that also, you will get analogy section. And analogy section you want to learn, you need to learn the different types also. So this is very essential. See, we will discuss example number 1 in synonyms. Infant equal to baby, then grown up equal to what? But for making you understand, I have put the answer already in the slide so that you can connect the things easily. And we are having example 50 examples we are going to discuss in today's lecture. If it is possible, we will definitely discuss. I have made it already. See the relationship in synonyms. Infant equal to baby, then grown up equal to adult. So the relationship you are getting, this is the category of synonyms. Antonyms. Now antonyms means opposite words. Opposite words that we have to understand. Big equal to small, total contradictory. Big equal to small, then full equal to what? As just for your for understanding, I have put the answer. Full equal to, here in this example it would be empty. So synonyms example we have seen just now. Here we see that infant is the word is given, the synonym, the same meaning word we need, and that's why we put baby in front of infant. And the same relationship we continuously follow, like grown up equal to adult. When you grown up, we become adult. When we are infant, when we become baby. So this is the relationship that we have to follow. In antonyms also, you see big equal to small is the opposite word, and full equal to empty. As in the beginning of this lecture also I had told, part to whole section also comes in examination. You need to understand part to whole. Will equal to car. Will is a part of car. Then branch is also a part of tree. So answer would be tree. The part and whole relationship. Suppose whole is given first and remaining part you will have to connect, then also you will have to follow the same tactics so that you can easily understand. You're getting all, my dear students. If you are not having information, if you want to know anything, I am giving continuously a suggestion that you please be in my lecture regularly so that you can understand the concept of that. We all have a knowledge. You are giving importance to the other subject, that is your particular branch subject, is good. It's no doubt about that. But at the same time, one single question answer increase your percentage to get good college, to go in some other, to pursue your higher education in some big college also. So this is a golden chance. Don't ignore just because verbal ability section asks for 5 to 10 marks or general aptitude asks for 10 marks only. So I should not give that much importance. No, you please follow, because sometimes we all do mistakes. We all have a knowledge about this kind of analogies because we have solved in our 12th standard, in our SSC examinations also, in some part in the degree also. But now just because you are appearing in the examination, I would suggest you please follow this, try to understand this part to whole example. I hope you all understood. We'll move on for the next slide. Function, use, object and function. See the example number first in this particular category. Truck equal to transport. Truck is the particular vehicle which is related to transport. Oven, we know the oven, the purpose of oven is to bake. So you can find the object and function relationship also. Category and type. Apple equal to fruit. Apple equal to fruit. Apple is a fruit. In a first, when we read the question, we can easily understand apple is a fruit. Even though we are not having information about what comes next and what will come next, if you don't know, even in the beginning part of the question, you can easily understand apple equal to fruit. That means apple is a fruit. Then carrot equal to what? We will have to think. If the question comes such a way, then you can easily understand. But if question comes in another way, then it will be difficult for you. So keep in a mind, please keep in a mind, you need to understand the category, in which category this particular question belong to. Then only it will be possible. So do remember all the time, category identification is necessary before appearing in the examination. You should understand that this is my vulnerability section and this is my part. Now I'm going to solve the analogy question, because analogy question is there. When I read first time, when I look at the question, I can easily understand this particular question is associated with this category. If I understood the category properly, then definitely I can solve the rest of the part of the question. Apple equal to fruit, the same way carrot is vegetable, so carrot equal to vegetable. Degree, size and intensity. Here we have to understand the degree. Warm equal to hot, warm equal to hot, then cool equal to what? If there is a warm due to hot, then there is a fridge due to cool. So degree, size and intensity kind of category also included in GATE examination and any other examination. The most asked question, the most asked category in analogy section, that is cause and effect. Silver equal to pain, then heat equal to what? The heat equal to boil. See, examples you maybe find now simple, but at the same time you need to remember that it is not all the time it will be possible that you will get easiest question. It may be difficult also. You need to understand, gradually you can develop yourself. I'm going to give the 50 example that we'll discuss. I will wait for a second to your answer. You can write the answer on comment box and we can identify whether you are getting or not. Let's move for the next one. Sequence. Sequence category, early equal to late. You know the early, the meaning of early. Early equal to late. Then dawn equal to what? Dawn equal to what? Twilight. Late night. Twilight. Getting me? This is sequence kind of category. Early equal to late, then dawn equal to twilight. Now, all this category included, and I'm putting some question before you. I hope you all get this easily. I will wait for a second so that you can understand and you can give me the correct answer. There is examples are given, and at the right side there will be a category. Number one, platoon equal to soldier. Hot equal to sledding. Starvation equal to binging. Gills equal to breathing. Persuasive equal to convincing. Soccer equal to sport. Now you will have to make the match the pair with the help of following points, which are the category wise we have listed one after another, and then you will have to understand. If you are getting the correct one, I can hold for a minute, or I can hold for 2 seconds, 3 minutes, 3 1 2 minutes, then you can easily understand. If you don't